GoToWhitney.com.
Okay, everybody, we are here at Borgata's Festival Park. I'm sitting next to Southside Johnny, icon in New Jersey, with the Asbury Jukes. You just performed. How did it feel to kick off such an amazing thing? You're part of history at the Borgata.
It's an interesting setup because of all the buildings in the back, so you really can hear your voice come back, which is great. But a great audience. We had a great time, and the sound was terrific. So, and the weather was perfect. I was worried it was going to be really hot. Nice breeze. Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, and you're a New Jersey-based band. Do you see the types of people, your fans, are they all New Jersey-based?
A lot of them are. Of course, we get a lot of people from Philly too here. But yeah, if you're from New Jersey and you've made a name for yourself, they're very loyal. They're very open. And what I like the most is they like to really party and have a good time. It's not this kind of worship thing. It's just for fun. Yeah. So it's a great place to be from.
That's true, and you've had some big names working with you throughout the years.
Yes, they've passed through this band like I won't say it.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep it clean. Now, do you still keep in touch with people? Do you still talk to John Bon Jovi?
Yeah, speak to him every so often, and Bruce and Steve Van Zandt and a lot of guys from the E Streeters. We've been friends since we were teenagers, so you still see them. The problem is that it used to be, everybody was on the road all the time, and you'd never get to see anybody. So it would be great in a festival thing like this if we were all playing around. There's been a couple of times when we've been in the same festivals, and then forget it. Everybody eats together and jams on stage, and it's fantastic.
That's cool. Can you tell us any fun stories behind the scenes?
Well, we had one today. We had to get our old guitar player, Billy Walton, who's terrific, and has got his own band, because my guitar player last night at 1 o'clock realized that he was not going to be able to fly home. He went fishing in, I guess, Kansas or something like that. And he got to Chicago, and the flights were canceled because they had a lot of bad weather out there. So we didn't learn until this morning that we didn't have a guitar player. And we were going on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so we called Billy, and he came. But then Glenn showed up right as the first song was going off. So we had 2 guitar players, and that was cool, too.
Yeah, well, the audience seemed to love it. I mean, everybody was going wild.
It's a little scary bit when you think, well, we're going to be missing a piece. But this band has been around long enough, and most of the people in New Jersey are aware of it, that a lot of guys know the songs. So we got a lot of people we can call on if things get bad.
What do you attribute to your longevity as a band? Because that's not always the case for most of the bands nowadays.
I think it's just the enjoyment of playing. The audience senses that we love to play, and they really get off on that, and we get off on their enjoyment. So, and we got great material. Steve wrote some great songs. Bruce, I've written some good songs too. And so if you have the material and the love of playing and the right audience, it's always fun.
Is there anyone right now that you would love to play with?
I haven't played with Bonnie Raitt in a million years. I really love to do a duet with her. Let's see. There's a million people. Alison Krauss, the Wood Brothers. I can't even think of all the different people,
That's cool. What about here in Atlantic City? What do you like to do when you're in town?
Actually, I'm a bird watcher.
Really?
Yeah, so you go into the wetlands and you see all the shorebirds, and then the songbirds come through. I really like that. I'm not a big gambler, but I like the outdoors.
That's cool. There's the Wildlife Refuge in Galloway. Have you ever been there?
Yes, I have. There's the Brigantine is down here. Yes. I used to live right across the river in Delaware. Okay. And man, what unbelievable birding.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you have a favorite bird?
The quetzal down in Panama and Costa Rica.
Now, have you ever been to Panama or Costa Rica? Okay. Everybody that I know loves Costa Rica. What do you like doing when you're there?
Fantastic. It's just, the people are great. They really like the fact that you come. There's no snobbishness or any of that kind of stuff. But, the interesting is that I've never run into any problems. I've been there like 6 times. Okay. Never any crime. I mean, in the big city, San Juan, I guess there's some crime. But you get out into the hinterlands and everything's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, people enjoy it there. I would love to visit there one day. I'm telling you. What's your opinion on music now?
I think there are a million great bands out there. Yeah. I mean, they're just... The thing is that it's easier and harder to find out about bands. and easier because of the internet.
Yeah, right.
And then there's a lot of sites that say if you like this band, you might like these 5 bands.
Right.
That's fantastic. But radio is pretty narrow. Again, it comes and goes. You know, when FM started, it was a million artists they played. Now they're all, you know, focused on one thing or another. So, but if you really love music, especially if you're young and love music, the internet is such a godsend. There's so many ways to find bands from all over the world that you would have heard of 20, 30 years ago.
Tell me about your new album.
It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of, you really had to focus. It's going to be soul kind of music, a lot of horns. Some female singers are going to back us up, and you know, all of that 70s, early 70s soul stuff. We kind of keyed off of that.
Okay, so we can expect that type of music for the whole entire album?
Yes, pretty much so. They're all original songs, but they're all in that genre.
Okay. Now, where can we find more information about you?
SouthsideJohnny.com.
Okay.
And that's me.
And you're the main guy, Southside Johnny, you know?
And it's been great for me, the internet, too, because it means I'm in control of my own destiny, which is really what you want.
Yeah, 100%. Is there any parting words you'd like to tell your fans?
Come and have a good time. It's great down here. I loved it. Had a great time.